All right, folks. Today we're talking about bath time. Now, if you've ever given a bath to a kid, you know it's less like a relaxing spa experience and more like trying to wrestle an alligator in a kiddie pool. And with 8 kids, let me tell you, I've been through more bath time battles than I can count. Back in the day, bath time started off innocent enough. Just fill up the tub, add some bubbles, maybe throw in a few rubber ducks. But then you quickly realize that to a kid, bath time is just an excuse to turn the bathroom into a splash zone. 1 minute, they're sitting calmly, and the next thing you know, you're drenched from head to toe, like you just survived a water park ride, except you're still in your own house. I remember my son once looked at me dead serious and said, "Dad, why do I have to take a bath? I'm just gonna get dirty again tomorrow." And I thought to myself, kid's got a point. But of course, I had to hit him back with a classic dad response. Well, that's like saying you don't need to eat today because you're just gonna get hungry again tomorrow. That's the thing about bath time. Every kid has their own unique way of avoiding it. My daughter would hide under the bed like a cat, while my youngest would suddenly become fascinated with anything else. Homework, cleaning their room, even broccoli. Like, really, now you want to eat vegetables? But once they're in the tub, it's like a whole different story. Suddenly, they never want to get out. Now, let's talk about shampoo. Getting a kid to sit still long enough to wash their hair? That's a whole other challenge. And heaven forbid you get soap in their eyes. It's like you've committed a crime against humanity. But here's where I throw in my classic shampoo line. You know, shampoo is a lot like a brain. It works best when you use it. But hey, if you can't make them laugh, you can at least make them roll their eyes. It's practically the same thing in dad joke currency. And don't get me started on the bath toys. I've seen more plastic sharks, boats, and random toys in my bathtub than in an actual toy store. Half the time, I felt like I was giving a bath to a fleet of action figures, not a kid. One night, my son turns to me with this serious look and says, "Dad, why can't my toy shark swim in the tub like real sharks?" So, of course, I hit him with this. Because, buddy, this is fresh water. Sharks only swim in salt water, and rubber water doesn't count. But let's be honest, by the time you get through bath time, you're soaked, the floor is soaked, and you're wondering if maybe, just maybe, a garden hose in the backyard might be easier next time. But then, just as you're ready to throw in the towel, literally, they look up at you with those big eyes, wrapped up in a towel, and you realize it's all worth it. At least until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Thanks for joining me on this bath time adventure. So what about you? Have any stories? Maybe a great dad joke? Or how about an idea for another story? Drop them in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more funny takes on midlife from a dad and grandpa who's still figuring it out, one mistake at a time. Until next time, be safe and keep laughter alive.